Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, hope you're doing alright out there. Bit of a quick one today. I've been having a busy week. I did an oil change on both my bikes, got the XJ6 through its MOT, 62,000 miles old, not a single advisory, perfect, and I've been doing a few other bits and pieces. Ignore the red spray paint on my hand. I want to talk about tyre gauges again. A while ago I made a video talking about the minimum tread requirements for your tyres to be legal, which I'll link up here. I'm not going to explain the whole law in this video, but the point is having a tyre tread gauge is a really good idea. And I showed that you can buy things as cheap as this, which was like, I think you got 3 of them for £4 or something, and it's just a plastic slider with a measuring rule on it, and you can, work out by putting this on your tyre and pushing this into the groove how much tread's remaining. Well, it's obviously not a great thing, it's not that accurate. Well, I recently saw this on Amazon for £6, and it's clear what it is. It's just, a modified pair of digital verniers, calipers, whatever you want to call them. Now, I must point out, I bought this with my own money off of Amazon. I saw it and bought it. I haven't been contacted by any of the companies to do with it or anything like that. This is an honest review from someone who's bought one. But also note that I do have an Amazon affiliate code, so if you do go and buy one, I will get a little kickback. But I don't put anything on there unless I've been really happy with it myself. I don't just add stuff on and hope you'll buy it. Most of the things you'll find on there have got a video connected to them. And I thought, for £6, that could be great, but I wonder how accurate it is, how repeatable is it, etc, etc. And what I'm talking about there is that if you take these, for instance, and zero them out, and we slide it all the way to the end, 153.75, push it all the way back to the beginning, it's out a bit. And then we do it again, and go back the other way, and it's still out. Try and confuse it a little bit, and it's different again. Obviously this is going down to 2 points per millimetre, so that's a very small amount that it's drifting. With this one, you just get the first point, but that's all you really need because the minimum amount is 1 millimetre on anything over 50cc. There are, as I say, there's laws to do with where that's got to be on the tyre, and I'm not going to go into that here, but it's 1 millimetre, so this is a good enough resolution. What surprised me about this is, 3.8, 26.5, 3.8, 26.5, 3.8, 26.5, 3.8, 26.6. Is that going to change the other number? 3.8. Yeah, it's actually really quite impressive, and I'm going way faster than you should. The slower you go, the better chance it has of reading what's passed through. So as far as repeatability and accuracy goes, it seems pretty good. We're lining it up against the rule on here, that is bang on 1 mil. So I think this is accurate enough, and it's repeatable enough, and it's for £6. It is a bargain, and as I say, all bikers should really own one of these, just so you know for when you're doing MOT or just riding around, is your tyre now at a point it's going to cost you points, or is it just on the borderline? Obviously the way these work is you put it against a flat surface, like so, press the 0 button that will zero it out, then you put it up to the tyre, tread, push down, 3.2, and this is why repeatability is important, because if you pull it back out, you need to know it doesn't then get the wrong measurement for the next bit. 1.9, 2.4, etc. This should now return to 0, which it does. So that shows that it's actually measuring repeatably and accurately. Oh, you can also go to inches here if you want. And of course you could use it for a hole depth gauge if you really specifically need to do a lot of hole depths. I mean, obviously you can do that with a pair of these too. That's what that thing that comes out the bottom's for. Of course these work, there's nothing wrong with them. There are other methods of, testing your tyre tread depths. But for £6, that to me is a worthy investment for every biker who hasn't got a method of being able to just measure your tread depth and know where you stand legally, and also for safety. Gives you an idea of when I might need to replace my tyres. I hope you found that interesting or useful. Links below as I say. Please like the video if you liked it. Thank you to the people who support this channel through Patreon and YouTube memberships, and I'll catch you in the next one. If there's any other, reasonably cheap Amazon motorcycle related things you want to see tested, suggest it, I might buy it and do that. But I do regularly go through and, see if there's anything there that looks good but should be tested, and that's how a few videos have happened in the past. Anyway, till the next one. Bye-bye.